You're finally ready to update your Fox body suspension, but you're not sure where to start? I'm gonna break that down for you today. Hey everyone, Kasey from QA1 here. I'm a proud owner of two 79 Fox bodies. One's a 5.0 Cobra, the other one is an Indy pace car. I grew up in a diehard Ford family, racing at the track with my dad on the weekends, and I thought I'd help you figure out what a good Fox body suspension setup would be for you and your car. So QA1 offers complete handling systems for your vehicle, so it can be as easy as typing in one part number and boom, you're done, ready to upgrade. But maybe that's not an option for you, and that's completely fine, because maybe you're building your car from the ground up and you want to update the suspension as you're building your car, or maybe you haven't figured out what your goals are for your car yet, and updating the suspension in phases can help you answer those questions and help you achieve the goals that you've decided on your car at that point. So the great thing about QA1's handling kits is that they are meant to be also bought in stages with full confidence in knowing that all the parts are going to work together. They bolt into the factory location, and they work with factory parts. So as you're building it in stages, you don't have to worry about something not working right. And it's all built in-house right in Lakeville, Minnesota. So there's a plus for that. So let's figure out where a good place to start is. First things first is you're going to want to do a quick visual check over of your suspension, because let's face it, our cars are at least 30 years old now. They're starting to wear, things are starting to break. So just doing this visual look over can actually answer a lot of questions for you, because maybe there's something there that needs your attention sooner rather than later. So that can actually answer a lot of questions for you. But a good first bang for your buck upgrade would be adjustable shocks and struts. QA1 offers complete front and rear non-coilover and coilover shocks and strut systems. The adjustability that these shocks and struts offer alone drastically change your ride quality. Whether you just like to take it on a cruise or drive it to work every day, or maybe you like to hit the drag strip or the autocross or even the road course. Heck, you want to drive your car down the highway to the drag strip, race for the day, drive it back home, you can do that. There's plenty of adjustability in those shocks and struts for you to do that. You get to the track, you dial it up for the drag strip. At the end of the day, you dial it back down and you ride home in comfort. The coilover systems actually also can offer at least up to 2 inches of drop. So you're also getting that more aggressive lowered stance that is very appealing on the Fox bodies. Something to eventually pair your updated shocks and struts would be the QA1 caster camber plates, because again, your factory bushings are really starting to wear out and they're starting to become loose. That can really mess with your alignment. And we don't want that. You want to have the full confidence in your vehicle while you're now driving it maybe a little more aggressively. So the caster camber plates help keep your shocks and struts in the mounted locations, and not only do they keep your alignment true, they actually make it easier to align your car now that it's lowered. So overall, just a really good upgrade to consider when also updating your shocks and struts. So now that you've updated your shocks and struts, what's the next step? Now you're starting to drive your car a little more aggressively. You're wanting to hit those corners a little harder, maybe on that backcountry road or on the autocross course, weaving in and out of those cones. But now you're starting to feel your car kind of do this. You're feeling that body roll. Maybe your tires aren't staying firmly planted on the ground. An immediate fix for that issue would be front and rear tubular sway bars. Again, they bolt into a factory location, and you're immediately going to feel your car not do this anymore. The minute you turn that wheel and you're going around that corner, you're going to feel your car doing this. Your tires are going to stay firmly planted on the ground. Again, just giving you that much more confidence in your vehicle, going down the road, going around the track, launching off at the starting line at the drag strip. There's just a lot of benefits to the tubular sway bars. Something to also consider when updating your sway bars is then also maybe looking at updating your control arms, because again, your factory bushings, your ball joints, all that stuff is starting to wear out. QA1's control arms come with brand new bushings and ball joints. They're lighter, they're stronger, again, bolt right into factory location. And they complement the sway bars really well, because they are going to help your car stay going straight. You're not going to have that wandering feeling anymore. You know, you can be going down the highway, let go of the steering wheel, your car is going to keep going straight, which is a great feature to have, especially if you're going to be going down a drag strip. And again, if you're on the autocross course, the minute you turn that wheel, your car is going to immediately respond. So again, just boosting your confidence in your ride, boosting your confidence in your driving skills, and just helping you achieve all those goals that you want to get with your car. And you're probably wondering, what if I've updated to the SN95 brake package, or that's something maybe you're considering? QA1 also offers Fox body control arms with the SN95 ball joint, so you don't have to worry about that. So we've talked about the front of the car pretty good. Let's talk about the rear of the car. We talked about the rear sway bar a little bit and what that can do for you, but something to also consider would be rear trailing arms, because the factory trailing arms, their design is a little less than desired because it can really bind and flex under pressure. And now that you're starting to drive your car more aggressively, we don't want that to happen, obviously. And they can also cause, you know, maybe now the back end of your car isn't handling that well around the corners, or maybe you're launching off the starting line at the drag strip isn't the greatest because of your trailing arms. QA1's trailing arms come with brand new polyurethane greasable bushings, and they will immediately help fix that uncertain cornering or unpredictable launching, overall just really completing the suspension setup. The last but not least important update for your car eventually will be the QA1 Camber. Not only are they lightweight, they're stronger. Pretty sure a factory Camber weighs at least 50 pounds. QA1s probably weigh around 20 pounds. They also create so much more room in your engine space, because let's be real, these cars are compact. So it creates a lot more room in here, easier for you to work on stuff. It looks cleaner. And who knows, maybe you're eventually ready to update to that 5.0 Coyote engine. Now you've got the space for it. So I hope you found this video helpful. Feel free to check out the article on our website at QA1.net. Give us a call on the tech line. Our techs are always eager and ready to help you answer any questions or offer any recommendations you may need. As always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to go drive it. Maybe you're starting your car off, you know, maybe you're building it from the ground up and you want to, oh man, here we go. Okay, whew, we can do this. We can do this.
Like Tommy? Like I saw like a car like Tori's, but then I thought it was just Tommy.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was just Tori and Miles coming. Huh.
You're funny. Do they offer greater adjustments to your caster and camber? They also make it, damn, Tommy, you distracted me.